Buenos días, good morning, ¿cómo amanecieron? Ojalá que se hayan levantado bien. Como dice Angie, tomándose su cafecito bien tapadito. Yo me tomé un cafecito ahorita y no me gustó, estaba muy sweet. Me vine a hacer mis nails. Me hice mis nails. I did my nails. Thank you to the silent viewer que me mandó para mis nails. Thank you so much. Que Diosito te lo multiplique. Muchas gracias. Hi, Patty. I got my nails done. Look. I got them done. I got them done. Look. It's a fall color. I love. I was gonna get a yellow, but I was like, I don't know. Hola, Steve Martinez. Good morning. Good morning. How are you all doing? Hope you all are having an amazing day or a beautiful morning to start out the day. So, hey, Alice. Good morning. So, just a little update. Um, Yesterday was a very how can I call it, challenging day, and I'm not gonna answer back to anyone. I am gonna continue what I want to do, what my plans are. Good morning, Love Carol. Thank you for being here. Esther Martinez, hola, buenos dias. So yesterday, see, when you all open a can of worms, things happen. Sorry. Yes, thank you, Scarlett. Yes, I love it. So I'm gonna do it real quickie. I got things to do. Yesterday I was challenged, and because of an individual that keeps sharing and putting videos, and what people don't understand, that this individual is money hungry or is desperate for money for drugs and stuff, and so they need content, right? I don't need content. I have my own content. I don't need to go searching for any content. I have my story to tell, and I am going to tell my story. And my story is going to be put out there by me. My story, me to tell. At first, I was afraid to speak on it because I was like, oh my God, what are people going to say? Hi, Norma. Thank you for being here. Good morning, Vanessa. How are you, mija? What are people going to think of me? What are people going to say? People have made comments about, oh, she asked for it. She deserves it. She got it because she asked for it. So one of my cousins went and made a comment on that hate page, right? And my uncle's daughter, the one that molested me, made a comment. And I had always skipped it. Like, I don't want to get into it. I don't want people to know. I just want to move on, let it go, move on. Like, I don't need to put it out there. But it's my story to tell, and I'm going to tell my story. Right? So, it's hard to talk about it because I know that when I talk about it, it's going to bring family. And I got to talk to my mom yesterday. And I said, Mom, it's so weird because without wanting, I kind of like already started telling. And so my uncle and I are going to meet. We're going to meet. And it's like I said, I told that family member, I said, I want to talk to him because I want to forgive him. I want to forgive him and let it be. If it's his time, it's his time. I've heard that he's very sick. He's going through a lot. And I'm not going to talk about his personal life because that's none of my business. And I'm not trying to get a revenge out of this, but I'm going to talk about my story. And my thing is that if some people wouldn't have opened that can of worms, it wouldn't have ever happened. And thankfully, God works in mysterious ways. And now I'm going to talk to my uncle. After all these years, since 2001, that I had kept quiet. I did make a report. There is a report, and I won't forget the day, March of 2001, I made a report. And just yesterday, I was advised by a sheriff deputy that I can still file charges. But am I going to do that? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to hurt my uncle. Because if I hurt my uncle, I'm hurting my mom. And I don't want to hurt my mom. See, even after what happened to me, I'm still being considerate. I don't want to hurt my mom. I don't want to hurt my family. Even if they don't acknowledge me. Because some of them don't acknowledge me. And one of my cousins watches me. She's told me. She's like, I watch you, Velda. And it hurts. So I'm not here to hurt the family. I'm just here to put out my story. Being abused sexually, verbally, and mentally. Why am I so ugly? Because everything that happened to me. So I've always had to be on a defense mode. I'm always having to be like, I have to defend myself. I have to be with a guard. My guard always has to be up. So my story will be told. And it's the beginning. And I'm going to meet with my uncle because I want to forgive him. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to forgive him. My cousin just listened to Ceremony from Stray Kids. My cousin, so because El Loco, because he's sending me text messages, El Loco put that video out there. A lot of people have messaged me, and I got some of the messages of people that I don't even know. And look, one of these. Ah, thank you, yeah, thank you. Dice, what you need to do is start talking, you know what, to them like I do. I get harassed on a daily, and I get told that me and my people need to be whipped off the earth. It's just a reflection of who they are, and all they have is fear to push on others. You gotta be headstrong. We can't control what others do, but we can control how we react to it. I said, exactly, thank you. Keep going, Velda. Don't let these people make you fear. God is in control. He sees what others don't see. And this is from somebody that I have no idea who she is. I have no idea who she is. Because she asked in one of the comments, I want to know what's going on. So I messaged her and I said, this guy bullies and harasses people for money. I said, so, and I am a victim of harassment. But because I defend myself, say that it's a back and forth, so no one gets arrested. So that's okay. I'm not here to talk about him. I'm here to talk about me. I'm going to talk about me. My story to be told. So then one of my dad's sisters goes and comments on there, and I'm going to talk about her. Goes and makes a comment, and she says, mind you, she works for the school district, and she says, She's so stupid and ugly. She is so stupid and ugly. Says the woman who smokes crack, who does cocaine, and who works as a substitute teacher for Mercedes Independent School District. And I'm going to tell her story too. See, people ask, like my cousin asked me yesterday, Saturday, my cousin asked, Velda, well, where were we? How did this happen? I said it was the night before Thanksgiving, and we were all there. And my mom was there. It's not like my mom left me and went and dropped me off because she wanted to go smoke crack or go party, because my mom never did drugs. My mom never had beer or drinks with anyone. She was always a faithful woman to my dad. Until he died, then she started drinking and going to the taverns and having drinks with friends because she loves music. And I said, my mom was there. Mom was there. I said, and everybody was too busy with getting the Thanksgiving turkey together, the meal, cutting the stuff for the stuffing, preparing everything for the next day. I said, and I remember that it was late at night, and I went to go sleep in the room. I said, and it's so weird, I said, because all these years I asked, does he do it to them too? Is he hurting them too? Because we were all there, all my cousins. I said, so I always asked, is he doing it to them too? And she said, he never did it to me, and I don't think he ever did it to the other ones. I said, why did he pick me? I was the oldest granddaughter of that family. I said, why did he pick me? So that's my question. Why me? So now, ladies, I'm following a book. I think you're doing the right thing for peace and for forgiving part is for you, not for him. I'm sorry that happened to you. We tell our kids to watch out. My abuser's dead. Never had a chance to ask why I was a granddaughter. Started at 4 years old. See, Carol, it happens to many of us. And did we ask for it? I didn't ask for it. And I'm so sorry, Carol, that you went through it. But let me tell you all, I'm following this story, this page. Or you know what? I'm not even gonna put the page, because as soon as the haters find out that I'm in that group, they'll go bizarre looking for me. What group is she in? Because I'm in a lot of groups, and as a matter of fact, I already got out of that other group because I'm like, I don't want to get those people in trouble. So I'm gonna try to get out of groups, and I'm gonna create a fake page so I can get into groups, so that way the haters aren't following me, because it seems like they don't have anything else to do but go follow my story. So I'm sorry, Carol, that you went through it, because it is an ugly feeling. But you know what? Only the strong survive. And that's why I'm going to tell my story. So I was talking to my cousin, right? Because everything that's being put out there. And it was arranged that my uncle and I are going to meet. And I don't want to go fight with him. I'm not going to yell at him. I'm not going to tell him anything. I'm just going to tell him, I'm here to tell you that I forgive you and to make peace, and that's it. And I'm leaving. I'm coming home. I'm gonna go meet him at his house. He wants me to go to his house. My cousin is gonna be there, and we're gonna talk. Just to tell him that, And that's it. I'm not trying to be his favorite niece. I don't want to have a relationship with him. I don't want nothing to do with him. I just want him to know I forgive him. Read that book, ladies. Read that book. Let me show you the book. I had shared it in the past. Mm. Oh my goodness, where is it? Okay, well, I'll share it. Oh, here it is. Shut Up, Making Private Matters Public by Angelina Luesa. And this lady used to live here in Austin. Oh, I don't think y'all can see it. So I'm going to let you all go because I have things to do, but we will continue. Bye. Y'all have a blessed day.